So I'm here to review of a documentary that I actually never review, and I had this documentary ever since, goddamn, since I was a kid. But here it is: African wildlife, a.k.a. place of dry water. Whatever you pronounce this. There's lots of versions of the title of this documentary. Yeah, I really loved it. When I actually, my babysitter, actually didn't get this copy, but she got me like the shorter version of this documentary, not the really wild animals one, but the another one which is like that came out in '96, which was called African Safari. But and then later on, my dad actually, I remember this. He got this copy while he was on a vacation with his golf friends, and yeah, or with the Poconos, and he saw this. You know, this is the I mean, I guess you could say that this is like the uncut original version of this documentary. So yeah, Place of Dry Water, aka African Wildlife, is a really good documentary about the Etosha National Park in Namibia. Beautiful shots. My favorite scenes, of course, were the lions hunting this zebra at the very end, and the rest of the pride came over and they stripped the bones, literally. And these young males were killing this zebra in the mud. Yeah. Another awesome scene was the a cheetah trying to, with her like older cubs, trying to attack a wildebeest calf, but they unsucceeded the hunt. The mother defended her young against the wildebeest. Yeah, and there's also some funny moments too, a little bit. Like one time there was this wildebeest that was trying to mate with the female, and then like another male wildebeest came over and he just flipped him over, the one that was trying to mate with the female, and then like it's like nothing had happened. Honestly, African Wildlife is really good. It's hard to say really which is my favorite. At the time, I believe this was my number one favorite until when Eternal Enemy showed up later on. And that one I actually got like back around 2008, but yeah, Place of Dry Water is really good. I highly recommend it. I'll put the link in the description. Really good documentary, as a whole. The narrator as well is narrated by Alexander, I forget his last name, who also done other National Geographic documentaries way back in the day. And this documentary came out like back in the 80s or 90s, so yeah. So I highly recommend this documentary. I also have it on DVD, which comes with the National Geographic Wildlife Collection, as you guys can see. In the National Geographic Wildlife Collection, this documentary comes with it as well. So technically speaking, I have the VHS copy and the DVD one, which comes with another documentary of it, but you guys get the point. But yeah, I really love it really much. And it's pretty interesting too, like, you know, African bullfrogs, Gimsbuck, and Namibia is one of the most beautiful places in Africa, in my opinion. You know, like, it's parts that are really deserty like, and there's some very grassland like appearance. It's just, Namibia is, in my opinion, one of my favorite African countries ever. So but yeah, I highly recommend you guys watching this. Again, I'll put the link in the description. Again, there's two versions of the title of the documentary. I mean, it's pretty much the same narrator, same dialogue, same everything. It's just that like I prefer you guys watching the original version. Africa Wildlife, Place of Dry Water. You could watch the shorter version, but the shorter version doesn't show you a lot of stuff. So yeah, but yeah, pretty good documentary, and yeah.